This week on Cloud9 TV, we have a huge main event as the Ice King, Jack Ledger, takes on All Steel J Fowler. Let's not waste any time and head down to ringside for our opening contest.
This is J Sanchez. Slammy Davis Jr. Rampage Santana.
Welcome everyone to Cloud9 Wrestling. I am Dynamite Dave Petro. I am joined by the mastermind, Kevin Cannon. And Kevin, this is our opening contest.
That's right, we've got the big man himself, J Sanchez, the Canadian Crusher, in there against a man who's been making a name for himself all across the United States, Mr. Rampage Santana.
Trained by Mr. Kennedy, also trained by Greg Gagne. Like you said, Kevin, he's been making a name for himself all over. And he looks excited to be facing the biggest man probably he's ever faced in his career, AJ Sanchez.
That's right, AJ well north of 400 pounds, but you would not know it by the way he moves. You would know it by the amount of power he's showing in that lockup, just pushing. Rampage Santana, no slouch in the size department himself either. AJ shoving him back into that corner with ease. This might be a walk in the park for the wily veteran.
Well, one may say sometimes when you face AJ Sanchez as a younger competitor, newer to the sport, it's like feeding the Christians to the Lions. And sometimes I get that feeling that's the way AJ Sanchez looks at these matches.
Absolutely, he is licking his chops, and look at that. Rampage Santana needs to already take a little repose out there. Already needs to take a break. Already needs to take a breather. AJ has not broken a sweat at all yet.
But Santana is a tall man. It looks like he's got a couple of inches on AJ Sanchez. But of course, the big difference is the weight. Collar and elbow hookup right now, and AJ Sanchez getting out-muscled a little bit by Rampage.
Not out-muscled. He just caught him off guard. He's a little leverage and being a little disrespectful to AJ Sanchez here. I'm not a fan of that pie face and him there shoving his hands in his face. AJ clearly not a fan of that either. And he pulled his hair. I didn't see that, but if AJ said it, it has to be true. He pulled his hair. AJ letting senior official Alfonso know that Rampage Santana is a minute into this match and already breaking the rules.
And that was not a broken move, but a close fist to the face?
I think he tried to clothesline when Santana just moved in too close.
He got in the way of
that's
the
it, exactly.
Santana now with a couple of go around the armbar from the back, and then no, side headlock. Look at this. This is some good wrestling, and takeover right on there.
That's a lot of man to come down to that canvas, but AJ Sanchez, I think, there we go, one count and out.
Well,
I think his wits about him here. He's just a matter of trying to find which limb of Rampage Santana he wants to grab and turn this around on. He's just being patient. I think he's playing possum here.
One fall, 30-minute time limit. Cloud9 Wrestling on the air. Of course, you can follow us on our social media. C9 Wrestling on Instagram and Cloud9 Wrestling on Facebook. We're all, that was barely even moved Santana when it was like two cars colliding in the parking lot of Kmart.
I'll never get sick of saying the same, but when the irresistible force meets the immovable object, something's got to give. And in this case, it is not AJ Sanchez.
Okay, Gorilla. Santana says one more. He's going to give it another try, and with the right amount of leverage,
he can give it 20 tries.
There we go. Oh, look at this, goes around, comes back. Look at that!
AJ's still on his feet, though.
Here comes Santana. Oh my goodness!
Okay, now that was only supposed to be a shoulder tackle. That was what AJ was waiting for. They had a gentleman's agreement here. He nailed it with a shoulder and a boot to the face. That's, once again, fighting dirty on the part of Rampage Santana.
The momentum taking Sanchez out, and listen to this crowd. They are firmly behind the young man, Rampage Santana. He's got a unique nickname. Oh my goodness!
A little bit of high flying he learned from Greg Gagne.
No doubt about it.
Oh, but AJ's having none of that.
He does have a unique nickname, Kevin. What is Santana's nickname?
Slammy Davis Jr. He's very proud of that nickname.
I think he's biting him.
Yeah, I think Santana is biting him. That's real dirty. This guy doesn't need to. He needs to read the rule book.
Did someone stand up in front of you? It wasn't Santana. Santana's getting bit. AJ Sanchez now taking over on the floor, and the referee joining the action, kind of being a little liberal here right now, and I only mean that in professional wrestling.
Yes, absolutely.
You can't say that almost anymore, but here comes Sanchez stalking his. Oh! Santana meets with a hard right hand, another big one. Chop to the. Oh! Sanchez and Santana. This is going to be fun calling.
Exactly, yes. We'll make it through though. Oh, and AJ Sanchez nails a big elbow down across the back of the back. The back of the shoulders of Rampage Santana.
He picks up something there. Is it a soft drink or something? I don't know.
Oh no, it's just
it's a glove or something.
Either a wristband or something that came loose in the tussle that these gentlemen had on the floor.
Look at this. Skullduggery by AJ Sanchez.
Back, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Rampage Santana, I don't think he's faced a man of the size and probably the experience of AJ Sanchez. We both know the pedigree of AJ Sanchez, championships all over the world, all over the United States, all over Canada. I guess, yes, that is part of the world. But he has quite the pedigree, and you know what I mean? When I watch Sanchez in action, you never know what to expect because there's always the arsenal of moves and you're not going to pick them up.
No, 100%. You are not picking up a man of that size. He could have had a little momentum on his side there, but he decided foolishly to go for a body slam on a man the girth of AJ Sanchez, and it really, really cost him.
Santana hard into the turnbuckles. Look at this. Sanchez very, very proud of himself right now. And stepping on the fingers of Rampage Santana. And that's 400 plus pounds, Kevin.
Oh yeah, that'll break a bone or two. Referee Alfonso, I think Santana might want to quit here. I think his hand is throbbing. Probably got a broken bone in there, if not a couple. No, match continues. Wow.
Coming back. You gotta love the fight in.
Firing some forearms now. Can't throw that fist anymore.
Oh my, that is a clothesline.
AJ Sanchez can throw a clothesline, that's for damn sure.
Turns him inside out. Sanchez looking very, very happy with himself right now.
I think we're gonna see the end of this match real soon here too. And still a little fighting spirit wrapped inside Rampage Santana. I don't know if that's wise though. All he's gonna do is take more damage. AJ clearly is the better wrestler here, clearly on top, clearly in control. I think Santana needs to just stay down, to be honest, and live to fight another day.
Very loud and very excited crowd tonight here at Cloud9 Wrestling. Of course, check out all our social media from when we're going to be in and around the town near you for our next action-packed card. We are witnessing some tremendous action right now as Sanchez throws a hard right hand to the head of Rampage Santana.
That's right, Cloud9 Wrestling all throughout North Dakota and the prairies up in Canada. Stay tuned. I heard there's some big announcements coming up soon for what's on the slate this upcoming spring and summer for Cloud9 Wrestling.
Brandon, Manitoba.
I've been here. I can't say here nor there, but there is some rumors circulating about Brandon, about a couple fairs in Western Manitoba. You just have to keep an eye on those social media pages. C9 Wrestling on Instagram, Cloud9 Wrestling on Facebook.
All right, the action. Look at Rampage Santana barely hanging on. He's taking a tremendous amount of beating in this match, and Sanchez just adds a little bit to that beating right now.
Sanchez, maybe he's going to drag it. No, throws him out. And hey, a win by countout is still a win. He'll still get the winner's share of the purse. He'll still get a check in the win column. He can stand there and let Santana take the count of 10 on the outside. He's got no problem with that at all. I wouldn't either.
Referee checking on Rampage Santana. Here comes the big man stalking his prey right now. This isn't going to be good for Rampage. He misses with the chop. AJ does. He gets a chop of his own from Santana. Firing it up. Right to the jaw.
The hand still hurt him before.
Probably caused a little bit more damage. Sanchez back into the ring. Rampage is now going to join him. Here we go. Yeah, that didn't get all that.
Sanchez misstepped there and accidentally hit that rope. And I guess Santana should have just been a little quicker getting into the ring, and that wouldn't happen. You're not supposed to get yourself tangled up in the ropes.
But anybody's been ever hit in that region, though, that's a bit of a delayed reaction, and that's what we just saw there.
It does take a second or two to register.
Oh my, the big man still firing some big cannons over at Rampage Santana. He's still drawing with the crowd. The fans do not like AJ Sanchez.
That's all right. He doesn't get paid on likes. He doesn't get paid on fan reaction. He gets paid on wins, and winning is exactly what he's going to do here. Oh no! Santana spins it around into a sleeper hold. AJ, though, still the fresher man of the two, manages to almost an arm drag get Santana off him, and Santana back in. No. AJ has to get himself out of this. That's all right. AJ's using his weight, backs him into the corner, breaks himself free of the hold once again.
A little risk right now. Comes back, tries that clothesline, doesn't knock the big man down. Rampage Santana, so I'll give it one more chance. He's teetering.
AJ will not go down. We can hit him 100 times. He's not going down here.
Oh, ducks that clothesline of his own. Ducks another clothesline. And now he's down.
Get up, AJ. Get up.
The full body weight of Rampage Santana knocking the big man off his feet. And listen to this crowd as Santana fires it up. He senses victory right now. Kevin.
AJ still has a lot left in the tank. It's going to take a lot more than that. And again, he's going for that super. I don't know if he didn't learn from that attempted body slam earlier. We're not getting a man this size up. And AJ looking for that clothesline. Oh, slipped into a backslide. No. AJ. Okay, now you cannot hit an opponent while he's on the rope. He needs to let him off of here. This is strictly illegal. Oh!
Is that a 702?
702. 705? 701? I don't know. But either way, it's going on to the big man himself. AJ Sanchez really finding himself on the receiving end of some offense here. Rampage Santana digging deep.
Back to his feet. Oh my!
One, two, and it's a window!
Oh my goodness!
AJ gets that shoulder up barely.
I thought that was it. Timekeeper had the hammer for the bell in his hand. Sanchez did manage to get his shoulder up at the count of three. Referee right in position to see that.
That was 2 7/8.
Instead of waiting, this could be a tactical error on the part of Slammy Davis Jr. He should be right after the big man. This is what he's doing now. Is this a little bit too late? As Santana now will go to the top.
Everything else he's tried has not been able to put the big man away. He's got to resort to something bigger, something more impactful, and this is the next logical step. The only thing that might work is a big impact move off the top rope. Oh, AJ rolls in, but Santana just mid-air, pulling him in and stops before he's able to...
Oh my goodness! Oh. Referee's back was turned. That, my friends, is not in the rule book. Referee concede 1, 2, and 3.
There we go. Hand raised for AJ Sanchez.
Dirty tricks all over the place. AJ Sanchez with the win over Rampage Santana right here on Cloud9 Wrestling.
We'll be right back.
Cloud9 Wrestling is brought to you in part by
Next week on Cloud9 TV, Mr. Incredible with Sylvester J. Fox goes to battle with Kyle Pro. And in our main event, Power Bob Brennan goes one-on-one with the returning wrecker Josh Price. Let's head back down to ringside for this week's main event.
Hailing from the steel factory, weighing 202 pounds, he is all steel, J Fowler.
Welcome back to Cloud9 Wrestling. Dave Petro, Kevin Cannon ringside, and this, Kevin, is our main event. To my left, all steel J Fowler in his Cloud9 Wrestling debut, taking on Ice King Jack Ledger, pointing to the crowd right now.
Ice King Jack Ledger has been a staple of Cloud9 Wrestling. And that might play to his advantage here. He's kind of a hometown favorite. J Fowler, very well traveled, been all over the United States, holds multiple heavyweight championships and major promotions throughout the Midwest, and he intends to do the same right here at Cloud9 Wrestling.
Now stepping into the ring in the main event here. 1 4, 45-minute time limit. Referee Alfonso drawing a little bit with J Fowler. Oh, Steel J Fowler.
J Fowler carries himself like a professional, looks like a professional, acts like a professional, most importantly, wrestles like a professional. This man knows what he's doing. We are in for a treat here at Dynamite Dave Petro.
Talking to the promoters, Kevin, Cloud9, this 2024 is going to be one of the best years we're seeing all Steel J Fowler in his debut, and I've been told, they didn't give me any names, they told me there's a long list of professional wrestlers that want to come to Cloud9 Wrestling.
Absolutely. Cloud9 Wrestling is a destination for wrestlers all throughout Canada and the United States. J Fowler being one of them. And these two combatants lock up again. This time the Ice King able to back J Fowler up.
Referee gets him back. Kind of a holding in that position, also J Fowler. But from what I understand, he's a very accomplished grappler, but a very, very methodical wrestler as well.
Absolutely. He gets it done. Sometimes it's not flashy. Sometimes it is flashy. But no matter what, he's able to pull off the win more often than not. Looking for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock here. A little test of strength between these two big men.
And you see that in matches where the opponents are not familiar, they've never wrestled each other before, because these are basically times to kind of gauge the strength, gauge the attitude, see if there's a dirty trick up someone's sleeve, per se. And we just saw a little stomp to the toe and a side headlock off Steel. J Fowler.
Well, I think J Fowler was just readjusting his stance there. And Jack Ledger, he's kind of clumsy. He tripped his foot underneath J Fowler's, and well, he ended up with his foot under Fowler's foot. Now,
you're trying to tell me that Jack Ledger was clumsy? He just fell down on his own there, not the shoulder tackle?
well, no, that was J Fowler knocking him to his back to the mat with a shoulder tackle. Oh, nice leap block with a baseball slide underneath, and he's got him. No, he does not. Look at the elbows. Look at the back suplex. Oh!
Great move. Drop kick. Takes it off the feet. J Fowler bailing out. Nice to Jack Ledger. The fans firmly behind him. Tremendous arena crowd tonight.
That's right. The Feeling at Hope process here has quite the action in it between these two amazing pro wrestlers. Now, Ledger getting the fans behind him. Is he going to? Is he going? Oh! Fowler gets out of the way.
Out of harm's way.
Ledger able to read that, put on the brakes before he ate that steel guardrail.
Comes out to join him on the, comes back, oh my goodness, right to the side of the head, knocks J Fowler to his feet onto the ground, and now, listen to this crowd, they're just going wild for the Ice King.
Yeah, and he's taking way too long acknowledging them and not staying on top of his opponent. That's going to cost him if he keeps acting that way.
Back into the ring, now he's going up to the top. The Ice King, Jack Ledger, perched on that top, misses, and now comes at him, duck under, roll, oh boy!
Oh, shoved him off, tried to catch the foot there, couldn't quite get a grip on it, shoved him off, was able to get a knee to the stomach, though. J Fowler, Jack Ledger, still getting the better of the two here.
That's a hard boot to the side of the head, and a big elbow right to the jaw. All Steel J Fowler taking control of this one. 1 fall, 45 minutes time limit on main event right here on Cloud9 Wrestling.
And J Fowler, like you said, these two opponents aren't familiar to one another, but J Fowler knows that Jack Ledger is the kind of guy that likes to build up some speed, move around, get off his feet, fly around. So what do you do to a guy like that? You stop on his ankle, you put weight on his lungs, you put pressure on his spine, you ground that man, and you take his strength away, which is exactly what J Fowler is doing here to Jack Steele.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Jack Ledger. Pardon me, I'm getting my names confused. Ice King Jack Ledger, also J Fowler.
Tremendous.
I'm so excited, I'm just getting my tongue twisted here.
You're getting excited. I see you're actually taking some notes. Maybe perhaps you may be recruiting also J Fowler for the Canada Corporation.
I would not mind seeing that man under my fold. He definitely has some skill.
Both men now get back to their feet. All steel J Fowler in control. Smoke is moving the turnbuckle. Kind of looks around the crowd. I don't think he should be yelling at the crowd. They don't like him. They're not going to change their mind. Tremendous shoulder block into the corner.
But you know what? He's using the jeers of the crowd. He's using the disapproval of the crowd. He is using that to fuel his rage, and he is taking it all out on Jack Ledger. He is letting Jack Ledger feel his frustration and hatred through the crowd.
Oh, no. I was going to say Rick Tard in the turnbuckles, but look at that.
Double stomp right to the face.
Yeah.
Fowler's reeling. He's got to recover here. Ledger still not 100% from the beating he's been taking. And too slow getting himself up to the top. Fowler's able to recover. Yank him back down.
And a snap.
Oh, God. Not only did he hit the turnbuckle, his head landed square on the mat. I would not be surprised if he sustained some neck damage in that. This has got to be over. 2 and Jack Ledger somehow, some way manages to kick out of that.
And look at this. That is where a veteran takes over. He knows the neck of the head is injured in Jack Ledger, and J Fowler is seizing that opportunity right now, and the referee admonishing him for it.
That's right, this crowd, if they weren't upset at J Fowler before, they definitely are now. Referee letting him know he's not going to tolerate much more of this action on the ropes here. J Fowler's got to watch. He doesn't want to get himself disqualified. He doesn't want his Cloud9 wrestling debut to end in a loss due to a careless mistake like that.
Just going to work on that injured neck and head area of the Ice King, Jack Ledger. Ladies and gentlemen, this could turn out ugly if Jack Ledger could not get his marbles back together, because you get to sustain that kind of damage and a hard body slam, which basically sends shockwaves through your whole body.
Yeah, look at the pain on Ledger's face. Look at the agony he's in. Just look at his eyes, his mouth, everything about it. He is definitely feeling the effects of this beating he is taking at the hands of J Fowler.
Full body weight onto the chest of Jack Ledger. All steel J Fowler looking very, very happy in his Cloud9 wrestling debut right now.
Goes for the pin. This is going to be all she wrote. And
no, you know, I've always admired about Jack Ledger. He's got a lot of fight in him, and he really calls on the strength of his strength on the fans, and the fans are right behind him. And then look at J Fowler just going right back to work. He smells blood. He's a sharp expression.
Double axe handle to that spine. That once again just making it hard for him to stand, making it hard for him to keep himself in an upright position. Oh, but he slips. The body slam over. No, Fowler having none of that.
And this off we go. Oh my goodness!
And just takes his head off, sends Ledger spinning to the canvas.
Turned him inside out. Unless this could be all she wrote. Hooks the leg and 2 counts. Off steel J Fowler.
Those 2 counts are getting closer and closer and closer to 3 counts. Each one getting a little bit more and a little bit more near the end of the Ice King Jack Ledger. I think J Fowler, even though he's frustrated with how much Jack Ledger has been kicking out of his offense, he still knows that he is wearing this man down. He still knows that if he stays on top of him, he can pull off this win.
Tremendous matchup in our main event. He asks for silence from the crowd. That's not going to happen. They don't seem to like all steel J Fowler. And is he going to?
I think he likes it. They don't like it. No! They wanted to see a nice big forearm to the back. They wanted to see a nice big strike to the spine. They want to see some action. No, instead he's going to squeeze the life out of him. Instead he's going to stop the blood flow from going into the brain.
We've seen many opponents.
Jack Ledger.
We've seen many wrestlers be put to sleep on holds like this. Like you said, it cuts off the oxygen through the carotid arteries. Basically a variation of the sleep.
And somehow,
Jack Ledger raises that hand up.
Barely. That is a tight sleep hold, tight chin lock, and somehow, some way, Jack Ledger able to fight up. I don't know how. I don't know what he's got in that gas tank of his. Oh!
Both men trying for the kick, but more of it landing by Jack Ledger.
That's right, he got the knee right up across the chest. Now, multiple knees. Right over the socket, but doesn't matter. Fowler gets him down, picks him back up, and
suplex.
Oh, spins around.
1, 2. Oh my goodness! Everybody in the arena thought that was over.
Big jackhammer there from J Fowler. Yeah,
I haven't seen
exactly.
a jackhammer in a while like that.
No, and that one was devastating. That one had some snap to it. It looked like Jack Ledger was done for sure.
Got a hard stomp to the back. He's always been targeting that neck, shoulder, head area. That is a sign of a man who knows what he's doing, not much to the chagrin of our fans and the Ice King Jack Ledger. Again, wasting time drawing with the crowd. But
I think he may be catching his breath a little too. I think over, when you're on the receiving end of the meeting, oh no! Spanish fly from the top rope.
oh my word!
I was just going to say, when you're on the receiving end of a beating, everybody knows that that takes energy out of you. But when you're throwing all these punches and kicks and wrestling maneuvers and picking a guy up and slamming him down, that drains your gas tank as well. Right now, both these guys, not much left in their gas tank, both men down. I think this might just be a race to see who can get to their feet first. They'll most likely be the one to get their hand raised here.
That Spanish fly took a lot of the both of them.
Oh yeah, both men are locked.
Yeah. Looks like All Steel J Fowler there has sustained a bit of a lower back injury on that one, on that tremendous maneuver.
Yeah, he's definitely favoring that lumbar area.
Ooh, can barely stand up. Ice King Jack Ledger first back to his feet. Nope, Fowler back up. Oh, and a hard elbow to the side.
Right. Oh, we got a Donnybrook. There we go. All these back and forth to the temple of each fighter. These guys not only are going to have back and neck injuries, they're going to be concussed too. Good Lord.
Right in the middle of the ring, and now the momentum switching back to All Steel J Fowler. Jack Ledger does it.
Oh my God.
Another good move. Man, a forearm shiver to the side of the
I
head.
don't even think Fowler's getting up on his own attrition. I think he's just popping back up with the momentum. Looks for a backdrop.
No.
Ledger slips it. Pulls on the feet. Oh, good Lord. That'll collapse your chest in a hurry. And I think Fowler made the right decision here.
Over the
arm way. And into that unforgiving steel guardrail.
Hold on to your drinks, fans.
I've been to other wrestling promotions where those guardrails will bend and crumple. These ones are pure steel. They don't have any give whatsoever. Big Uso down with the gun.
Two. Kick out by J Fowler.
I don't think J Fowler has his eyes open. I think he's still unconscious. I think that kick out was all muscle memory on the part of J Fowler.
Very much could be the case. Referee checking on J Fowler.
Ledger sustained a lot of damage here too. He's just running on pure adrenaline at this point, trying to find a way to get a win, trying to find a way to put J Fowler away here and get his hand raised for the victory. I don't know if he's got enough left.
Ice King Jack Ledger now has the momentum. The crowd is going bananas. Picks him up. He's ready to trying to twist. Oh, look at a fighting Fowler fighting back.
Oh, big
top of the head. Off the ropes. Boom.
Knee across the chest.
Momentum swing once again. J Fowler now in control.
Look at this. The whip.
No.
Breaks though. And right into the bread basket. Stunner in the center of the ring.
Off the ropes. Momentum.
Fowler's got to get on top. Fowler's got to go for a pin here.
Oh,
He's nowhere near a rope. His opponent can't grab the rope. His opponent definitely, looks like he needs to inflict a little bit more damage. Big, brain buster. That has got to be all.
Check out!
Ow!
Listen to this crowd! Jack Ledger kicked out! My word!
I don't know how this man is still alive, let alone kicking out of that pinfall before the referee's count of three. That, my friend, is incredible.
Speaking of incredible, Mr. Incredible in action next week against Kyle Pro right here on Cloud9 Wrestling.
Two of the biggest stars, and right now, two of these big stars are laying it into each other. Cloud9 Wrestling the best, and wow, they are delivering. Oh my God! Ducks the roundhouse. Oh, he's the windmill kick, and he is staggered down to one knee. Ledger back up to his feet.
The kick up.
And the fans here are going absolutely wild.
Ducks comes back up. Look at this. Fowler able to turn that around. Puts Jack Ledger on his back.
Fowler is exhausted.
Just before we get back to this action, Powerball Brennan's in action next week against the record Josh Price.
And this could be it for this week, but no.
Just wanted to get that in. Our attention is on this match, but next week's going to be a tremendous episode of Cloud9 Wrestling as well.
I don't know if this match is ever going to end. Both these men seemingly indestructible here.
Been going at it over 15 minutes so far, Kevin.
Wow.
I'm starting to get tired.
I think referee Alfonso must be getting tired in there too. This is a lot for him to be in the middle of and keep it on top of. And now,
going back to work on that lower
Fowler,
leg.
yeah, he remembered that he was picking away at that leg earlier.
Yeah.
There's already some damage there. He's just going to further that. Oh!
The turnbuckles. Oh my! Super kick, right to the chops.
Now a nice big back suplex. Oh, he turns it into a sunset flip.
1, 2, and kick out by Fowler. Up and around, takes him off the ropes.
Rear waist lock. O'Connor rolls out, lost him. But,
He stood him up in his hand. 1, 2, 3, he's done.
wow, spinning DDT with something else.
The Ice King, Jack Ledger, victorious right here in the main event on Cloud9 Wrestling.
You know what? J Fowler has nothing to be ashamed of. That was one of the most hard-fought matches I have ever seen in my life.
Tremendous. We mentioned this before. Next week, Kyle Cole versus Mr. Incredible and Powerball Brennan versus the Wrecker, Josh Price, right here on Cloud9 Wrestling.